Day 3 is basically it's a conversation. Whether you're a student or a professional staff or an academic, you can always join in as you are, regardless of your experience or what your position is.
So I've been really looking forward to Day 3. It's a day that's really close to my heart because it focuses primarily on research. Day 3 has two components. One is continuing with case studies and the other is a series of things we're calling research clinics. This is the term we've made up, but I think it's a really important term and captures something really important about what people who research student-staff partnership are trying to do. This is also the first time at a roundtable we've dedicated significant space to talking about research. So let me get that out of the way first. A research clinic is our way of bringing new researchers into a conversation about student-staff partnership, people who want to do research.
You actually have a chance to learn more about students and staff partnership, or if you're already a staff practitioner, you can bring your own work or your own ideas and will help you expand on those ideas themselves.
It's an opportunity to read the research of others and also to think about yourself as a beginning researcher who wants to craft a research project or publish something that is in the field of student-staff partnership. And this is really important because one of the things that we're trying to do in this work is shape the field of student-staff partnership. If we don't turn our mind to that as researchers, we're missing an opportunity to think about the legacy we're leaving others to build on. It's a good question what we get out of the research clinics because we're asking people to devote a significant amount of time to thinking about research, and not everybody is in a position to do that. One thing you get out of coming along to the research clinic is access to expertise. And so these research clinics are being led or co-facilitated by people who are already researchers in the student-staff partnership space. And that's an opportunity that not everyone gets access to. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you get to bring an idea, the seed of an idea that you want to grow. And so you have an opportunity to say, I've got this idea. I don't know what to do with it, but I reckon there's something in it. And I want to be in a conversation with other people who will help me grow it. And so what you might get out of that is a realisation that you need to read more, right? You can't do research unless you read. You might get a realisation that about getting a different angle on a research question. You might recognise that the research methods that you've chosen are inadequate for the task at hand. You might need a new conceptual framework, or you might need some advice about where to publish. All those things are things that researchers are thinking about all the time. And so when you're in a research clinic and you bring an idea that is a seed you want to grow, you get a chance to take something away that allows you to take the next step. You will need to prepare for these research clinics. So this is not something that you can just rock up to and kind of get into straight away. It's important to prepare for them so that you can bring your best self and your best ideas to the research clinic. So we are going to ask you to do some work beforehand, and we hope that it's enjoyable work. One thing that we will ask you to do is to find an article that you really love about student-staff partnership and to do some thinking and some reading and some digging into that article and bring along to the research clinics your learning about that article so that you can share it with other people. And that's the main preparation that we ask you to engage in before you come along.
So if you're a student and you come into this research clinics, you basically have an opportunity to learn so much more about this new teaching and learning methodology that we've been applying at Western and other institutions as well.
When I'm talking to the student colleagues that I work with, research is something that many of them are really keen on doing, and some of them look at me and go, where has this been all my life, this opportunity to do research? And others are less hesitant and sort of less keen. If you are a student and you are interested in research, it's hard to know where to go or what to do with that opportunity. And so if you come along to the research clinic as a student, you get to listen to the conversation, and that's invaluable. The second thing that you can do is take an idea back to your staff person who works with you on staff partnership and ask questions about whether research is possible. So I think learning about research and feeling empowered to ask a question about research and taking the next step are both good things that students will get out of coming along to a research clinic. So if you are a student and you want to come along and you're feeling a little bit intimidated about it, get rid of that intimidation, come along and we'll welcome you with open arms.